With you, boy. You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in a yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas. It'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talkin' shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapping together. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted, we hear the truth and reject it. But love is getting corrected, and all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon.
right. Shalom, Israel. It's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? We out here to bring our people back, you know what I'm saying, to their true knowledge of their identity, man. Their true culture, you know what I'm saying, their nationality. That's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, was comprised of the 12 tribes, you know what I'm saying, of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Tonight's topic is gonna be begging your oppressor for love, man. You know what I'm saying? We believe that if we beg a little bit louder, you know what I'm saying? That we march a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying? That we hold hands with the enemy, then somehow our oppressor, you know what I'm saying, he'll see that we are, you know what I'm saying, good people, man. You know what I'm saying? And assimilate with us, man, and come all together when that is a lie. You know what I'm saying? When you decide to join with your oppressor puts you beneath him, man. You know what I'm saying? You cannot join hand in hand with your oppressor. Man. Somebody is going to be on top and somebody's going to be at the bottom. That's our topic for tonight. But we're going to come down like how we usually do. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? If you're a black, Hispanic, or Native American, you are Israelite according to the Bible. You come into the school, man, there's you know what I'm saying, some essential things you're going to need to prepare yourself. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, man. The first thing you're going to need is the 1611 King James Bible. 1611 King James Bible is the closest as you want to get to the original text, man. You know what I'm saying? That was translated by a brother named King James into English. It's as close as you're going to get. He had these records translated, you know, from the Paleo Hebrew and the Greek into English. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure you have a 1611 King James Bible, no other other version, man. It's gonna confuse you, and it's not gonna give you what that Bible actually meant to project to you. So with that, you know what I'm saying? Most Bibles have some Bibles have the Apocrypha in it, most don't. You know, if you're lucky to get a Bible, a complete Bible with the Apocrypha in it, then Most High in Christ. But if not, make sure you also have the Apocrypha. With the Apocrypha, this is the complete word of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? This book was taken out by the Roman Catholic Church. You know, this is how you became Christian in this book right here, man. That's why it was taken out. These are your times where they did not want you to know, you know what I'm saying, that they forced you, you know what I'm saying, into not being a nation, not even being able to say who you are. You know what I'm saying? How you love pork so much now. You know what I'm saying? This is all right here in this Bible. I mean, this Apocrypha. So make sure you have that. Also, you need to have this right here. This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. You know, this right here is what you need to make sure that you have understanding of what you read. And also, when you read, you need to have context of what you read. So make sure you have a Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary also, so you can go and look up these words. When the Bible was translated, it was translated into Old English. We no longer speak Old English. We speak modern English. So sometimes you might find yourself confounded trying to read the Bible and get frustrated. So make sure you have your Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary so you can look up these words and have an understanding of what you read. And last, make sure you taking notes. Have you a pen and a pad you know, have your pen and a pad and write these scriptures down. You know? Write these scriptures down so you can go back and study them, go back and meditate them. You know what I'm saying? And put together your own precepts. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Bible says precept upon precept, line upon line, here, there, a little, there, a little. So make sure you have, you know what I'm saying, a pen and paper, man. It's essential, and to armor yourself with the word of the Lord. So let's get into tonight's topic, which is begging your oppressor. We're gonna start off at the Book of Lamentations. Let me get to it. And also, if you have any questions or comments or any concerns, right there, put them in the chat, and once we see them, we'll address it. We have Officer 500. You know what I'm saying? Baltazar Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? In here, if he see it, you know, he'll address it. You know, and we'll go on like that. So let's get the Book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. All right. All right. Give it a second to get on the screen. All right, this is the Book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. It reads, as for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. This is the vain help You know what I'm saying? That us as a nation, you know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have, man. You know what I'm saying? We have hope in a nation, you know what I'm saying, that has been our enemy, man, since the beginning of time, man. We have hope, you know what I'm saying, in believing that we can come together, you know what I'm saying, that it's just gonna take a little more time and effort, you know what I'm saying, for us to join, you know what I'm saying, with our enemy. Is that in our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us, man. This nation right here has done everything but save us, man. You know what I'm saying? Since we've been here in these 400 years, we have experienced nothing, you know what I'm saying, but oppression. And we feel like because of the Christian church and the Muslim mosque, and because the Kemetic community and all these other religions, you know what I'm saying, that they call America a melting pot, right? You know what I'm saying? We believe that we're going to melt in that pot along with the other nations, man. But that has yet have to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? We are like the oil and the water with this nation, you know. And we have not, you know what I'm saying? We have not, you know what I'm saying, been assimilated into this nations. You know what I'm saying? This nation considered us 3/5 of a man, man. You know what I'm saying? Black man. You know what I'm saying? Native American man. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor when he came here. You know what I'm saying? Sought out your help to survive here, and then broke every treaty that he had. You know, broke every treaty that he had with the Native Americans. You know, this is the vain. This is the vain thoughts that we believe that we can. You know what I'm saying? Actually be a part of this nation. Our Hispanic, you know what I'm saying, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? They Texas is their land, Arizona, New Mexico, all taken away from them by the oppressor, man. And now that our brothers and sisters, would like to come back into their lands that's inherited, you know what I'm saying, to them, now, you know what I'm saying, you have a nation that tell them that they are illegal and deport them. This is what we are trying to join hand in hand with. Man. Somebody that does a nation, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't care or want to even understand, you know what I'm saying, or even look at you as somebody that you could join in. You know, this was a dream of Martin Luther King for everybody to come together. But this is not what the Most High intended for us to do. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna get the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 40, verse 28. All right. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 40, verse 28. It says, "My son, lead not a beggar's life, for better it is to die than beg." It's better to die, you know what I'm saying, with your dignity, you know what I'm saying, and your honor than to beg your enemy, man. You know, we have so many, you know what I'm saying, images, you know what I'm saying. This is why Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying, is revered, you know what I'm saying, by the goddamn oppressor. That's why Martin Luther King has a monument in Washington, D.C. That's why every neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, every black neighborhood has a MLK Boulevard, man. Because this is who the oppressor wants you to emulate, you know what I'm saying, in your time of oppression. This is who he want. This is how he wants you to react to the cruelty and the indignity that he puts on you, man. You know what I'm saying? This is how he would like for you to emulate. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? But the scriptures say, "My son, lead not a beggar's life, for better it is to die than to beg." You know, we've seen the images, even though, you know what I'm saying. A lot of us didn't live, when born around the '60s and stuff. Some brothers and sisters were, you know, this was the image of them marching up and down, you know, with their signs and you know, in unity, singing and stuff, and begging for civil rights, begging for equality, man. You know, when we had equality within our own neighborhoods, man, we had equality in within amongst ourselves. That's the only equality that we should seek out. We should never seek out equality with another nation, man, because then, you know, another nation is not going to put you on an even playing field with them. It's just not going to happen. Every nation looks for advantage, and in order for you to have equality, be on an equal playing field with another nation, you have to assimilate to their rules, to their customs. You know what I'm saying? To their religions, their way of life. So you should never seek out, you know, the acceptance of another nation. Let's read this again, man. It said, "My son, lead not a beggar's life." The Most High does not want blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you know what I'm saying, to be beggars. That goes for the all the marching and stuff. Every time something happens in the black or Hispanic or Native American community, we have been trained to go out and march, man. When the real answer to any problem with another nation is separation, man. That is the key right there, to separate yourself from any other nation. That way you don't have to worry about another nation mistreating you. You know what I'm saying? Or oppressing you. Because they can't oppress you, you know what I'm saying, if you're not amongst them. It said, "My son, lead not a beggar's life, for better it is to die than beg." It's better to, you know, to give it up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's better to go ahead and die than to be a beggar, man. That's not from off the llama, y'all. That's from the Bible. It's better to die with some honor and dignity, you know what I'm saying, to be a nation of beggars, man. You know. But that's what we have been taught by the Christian church, man. That all we have to do is just sing a little bit louder, you know, and march a little bit longer, and everything will be all right. When all that has done is destroy our community, man, and destroy us as a nation, trying to be like the same people that have oppressed us, man. The only way we're going to be a nation, you know what I'm saying, that has any dignity and honor, a righteous, upstanding nation right here, is to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Man. These laws, statutes, and commandments of this Bible given to us by the Most High is everything that we need, man. It tell us, you know what I'm saying, to seek equality amongst us. It tells us to love our neighbor, man. That means to love another Black, Hispanic, or Native American. That's who you should seek out equality from. You know what I'm saying? Instead of seeking equality from another nation. That's brotherhood. So let's drop this. Let's get to the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. This is the same ordeal we've been dealing with for hundreds of years, man. And definitely in this captivity right here, you know what I'm saying, in America, man. You know, our Native American brothers, man, they know exactly, you know what I'm saying, about these smooth words, man, that was smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, man. You know, these people right here, you know what I'm saying, tell you that they want to come together. They wanted to come together with the Native Americans so they could survive, you know what I'm saying? So they could be taught how to grow food, you know what I'm saying? How to cultivate the land, you know, how to survive through the winter, you know, how to navigate, you know what I'm saying, through this new territory that they so-called discovered, man. And once the Native American brothers showed them, you know what I'm saying, how to survive, then the oppressor, he sought out to destroy the Native Americans, man. You know, this is the smooth words, you know what I'm saying, of your enemy, man. The same way your enemy, he tells you all you have to do is go out every election cycle and go and vote. He comes into the community, he visits all the churches, the Black churches and everything, and tell you, you know what I'm saying, if you vote for me, you know, then, you know, I'll do this and that for you, for the Black community, man. You know, It happens time and time and time again. And us as a people, you know what I'm saying? We fall for it every time, man. And once you put these people into power, you know what I'm saying, and you go out and vote after the, you know what I'm saying, some goddamn idiot told you to vote or die. You know what I'm saying? They bring out all these celebrities, you know, all these reverends and stuff telling you to go vote. Then you know you never see the damn elected official ever again, man. All the policies he told you that he was gonna put in place to help the community, help blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, he forgets all about them. You know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures say his words of his mouth was smoother than butter. You know what I'm saying? But war in his heart. You know. That's why the Bible tells us not to put anybody above us but another brother, man, amongst our family, man. Amongst from one of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's the only people that we should allow, you know what I'm saying, to lead us, man, who is another brother, man. They say his words were softer than oil, yet Salakia. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords, man. You know, this is the image, you know what I'm saying? With a brother with the knife behind his back, you know what I'm saying? And trying to befriend you, man. You know, we cannot, you know what I'm saying, keep falling for this time and time again, man. You want a righteous leader that's not gonna, you know what I'm saying, where his words don't mean nothing and he got nothing but treachery in your heart, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to come into the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. Right here, we have a righteous leader, man, named Commander Junior Hanna, man. And he loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to run game on you, you know what I'm saying, so he can, you know what I'm saying, fulfill some kind of self-ambition, man. You know what I'm saying? His main objective is bringing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans back to their true identity, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll start right here with this Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll start with following these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You know, that's his only goal, man. You out trying to go vote for a politician, hoping they put some kind of policy in, you know what I'm saying, that's going to somehow affect your day-to-day life, then you are, you know what I'm saying, it's in vain. You searching in vain, man. You are searching in vain, you know what I'm saying? Just like the last scripture we wrote, you know what I'm saying? You seeking for vain help. But this book, these laws, statutes, and commandments, this is what's righteous. You know, let's drop this. Let's get the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 8. All right. Give it a second, get on the screen. All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. That's what we have to realize. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? You are the Lord's chosen people, man. And the Most High said that you are holy unto him. That means that he has, you know what I'm saying, chosen you. He has separated you. He has made a choice between all the other nations. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the other nations, he chose blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. You know what I'm saying? That being holy, that means you are special to the Most High, man. We have to, that's the first thing that we have to realize, you know what I'm saying, in this time of captivity, man. But that makes you strong. That makes you know that you know what I'm saying, that you, no matter what you go through in life, you know what I'm saying, that you have a true living power, man. It's the Most High. It said, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. You know what I'm saying? He chose you out of all other nations. He could have chose the Japanese. You know what I'm saying? He could have chose the Hawaiians, the Japhites. You know what I'm saying? He could have chose them. He could have chose Moab, the Chinese. He could have chose the Africans, the Hamites. You know what I'm saying? He could have chose the goddamn devil. You know what I'm saying? Which is the Edomites. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor. But he decided to choose, you know what I'm saying, you, black man, and Hispanic man, and Native American man. He chose you. You know what I'm saying? To be a special people unto himself. Let's continue. Above all people. You know what I'm saying? This is what the United States, this country tells you about, you know what I'm saying, equality. Equality, you know what I'm saying? Equal. You know what I'm saying? And that's what has been beaten into blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans' head. That's what you are seeking out in vain. You know what I'm saying? Is to be on an even playing field and have equality with your oppressor. When there's no such thing as equality. You know what I'm saying? It's always, you know what I'm saying? You could just look at the results, you know. You could just look at the results of how blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans got to where we are, you know what I'm saying, in this nation. You know what I'm saying? But we are at the bottom because there's no such thing as equality, man. You know. But the Lord said he chose you above all people. You know what I'm saying? That are upon the face of the earth. So if there's no equality with the Most High, man, you know what I'm saying? Why are we trying to seek out equality from the oppressor? At least the Most High, he is righteous. We're trying to seek out equality from unrighteous people, man. That's why the Bible says it is vain. You know, you're not going to be able to love your way out of oppression. Only thing you do is make it easier for your enemy to walk over you. You know what I'm saying? To use you as a rug. You know what I'm saying? To use you as a mat to dust his feet off of. To use you to step on so he could climb higher to where he's trying to go, man. There's no such thing as equality, you know. But there is such thing as righteousness, man. And the Most High, you know what I'm saying, righteously chose us, man, to be above above every other nation that's on the face of the earth. So let's stop looking for equality, man, and let's become the people that the Most High has chosen us to be. Because I could bet you for sure that your enemy, he's not looking to be equal with you. You know, like the scripture said, his words are smoother than butter. So if in order for him to stay on top, if all he has to do is tell you that you're equal with him, then he's okay with lying to you, man. He's okay with lying to you, you know what I'm saying, telling you that you equal. You know what I'm saying? But you see every goddamn day that you're not equal to him. He tells you that you have the same rights as him. You know what I'm saying? But do you see that you have the same rights? You know what I'm saying? We have to look at the results of things. You know. So I think that's it on that. Let's drop that. Let's get the book of let's get the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 15. All right. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 15. Behold, the nations are a drop of a bucket. You know, this is how the Most High feels about the you know what I'm saying, the other nations. You know what I'm saying? We just read in the last in the last scripture that we had up there. You know what I'm saying? That the Most High chose you to be a special people amongst. I mean, to Himself, man. You know, to be a holy people. Now this is talking about how He feel about all the other nations, man. Because you know the Christian church tell you, you know what I'm saying, that God loves everybody and that we all equal, and all we need to do is you know what I'm saying, sing a little bit louder and dance a little bit harder and march a little bit longer, and we all gonna come together. The oppressor one day he gonna wake up and say, man, these some good people right here, man. They've been singing and dancing, you know, and begging and marching and stuff. You know what? You know what I'm saying? We gonna make them equal with us. We gonna treat them just like how we treat ourselves. That's what the Christian church, you know what I'm saying, tries to make you to believe. You know what I'm saying? You know, and they tell you that God loves everybody. But let's read, you know what I'm saying, how the Most High feels about the other nations. It said, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket. You know what I'm saying? This is like when you go wash your car, you know what I'm saying? You fill up that bucket with that water hose and stuff, with the soap and all that. You know, you probably a few feet from your car, so you walking towards your car, you can fill that bucket all the way up to the top. So you dropping water all the way back to your car. You know what I'm saying? Are you concerned about that water that you drop, you know what I'm saying, on your way back to your car? You know what I'm saying? Are you concerned about the water? You know what I'm saying? When you put that sponge in that bucket right there and you threw that water all on that car, is you worried about that water? You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? You already knew that you was going to waste water when you got ready to wash your car. You know what I'm saying? So this is, you know what I'm saying, a comparison of how the Most High feels about the other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? Like wasted water. They said, behold, the other nations are as a drop in the or as a drop of a bucket, you know what I'm saying? And are counted as the small dust of the balance. You know what I'm saying? You ever, you know what I'm saying, had something so light on the scale or something, it don't even register, Well, that's like dust. You know what I'm saying? And nobody knows how much dust weighs because it's nothing, you know. You sneeze too hard, dust will blow away. You know what I'm saying? You get a little gust of wind, dust will fly from wherever it was. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you try to put a granule of dust on a scale, is no measurement to say how much this weighs. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not even important enough, you know what I'm saying, for anybody to scale it, you know what I'm saying, and give it a weight classification because it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And this how the Most High feels about the other nations, man. He said, like, are counted as the small dust of a balance, man. You know, dust doesn't weigh anything. It means it's not important. It's almost like it doesn't even exist. Behold, he had taken up the isles of as a very little thing. You know what I'm saying? This is how the Most High feels about the other nations, man. They're a very, very little thing to him, you know. But you, black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man, you are, you know what I'm saying, the Lord's chosen people, his holy people, man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to come together with the oppressor, how about we come together as a nation, man? Like the Most High intended us to do. You know what I'm saying? The Most High said that he wants us to be above all other nations. And in order to secure that position, man, we have to come together first. And not only come together, you know what I'm saying, we have to come together under the direction of the Most High, man. And what is his direction? He left us a whole book, you know what I'm saying, called the Bible, with his laws, statutes, and commandments in it, man. You know, this is how the Most High wants, you know what I'm saying, his chosen people to live, man. You know, you're not, you know what I'm saying, going, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to be able to accomplish what you want to, you know what I'm saying, by joining with your oppressor. Your oppressor, he is always going to make sure that he's a step ahead. He's always going to make sure that he's a foot or two higher than you. But if we do as the Most High commanded us, man, then he'll make sure that we are above our enemies. So there's no in between. We're either going to be at the bottom or we're going to be on top. And if you want to come together and build a nation that's going to be on top, then you need to get into the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge under Commander Jerry Yohana. With that, we'll get into the ISUPK security announcement. Bear with me. I'll get it up. All right, we're at ISUPK, started out on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother and sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After a 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means 10 in Hebrew, ma'asharah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like, up in holy convocations is, stand by while I get that. You gonna put that on the screen, sir? It's the memorial blowing of trumpets, which is the first day of the 7th month. It's gonna be Sunday, the 21st. So this is coming up. This is Sunday, the 21st. Sunday, the 21st, September 2025. You want to read on this right here? You can find it in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24 through 25. You know what I'm saying? If anyone would like to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pads, headband, and scarf. This concludes the ISUPK security announcements. I'm going to turn the class over for the Lord's Prayer to Priest and Officer 500, Mabatazar Ban Yahawala Ban Yashab. Say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabashmaya, Sudah, Yah, Shah, Yahweh, Labaka, Laba'a, Razaka, Ayah, Asha, Rasaza, Awa, Ayah, Bashamaya, Tanyana, Ka, Lord, Nawa, Nasanak, Abnak, Kasalaki, Abanak, Laba'a, and Bayam, Basaiwan, Abor, Ashaya, Young, Ra, Kaya, Haka, Laba'a, Ala'a, Atapara, Alanya, Aman, our Father, which art in heaven, I be thy name, Yahweh. The kingdom come and will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give this day daily bread, and we give our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. That's the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. 132 teaching in a vision. Mighty Shabbat, Mighty Rock. Yabashim Shabrakata. Time, solve. In a vision. Do 132 for sister in a vision. Mighty Shabbat, Mighty Rock. House more about Shim Yabashah. Time is this.
gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down to ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round, he'll spin shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the stand and tell. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the most high. He said, fuck that shit, he tryna sell another pie. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the ISUPK, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east and pray aloud. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down to ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever pump a pack with a snake by your side?
Yes, I
Seen
did.
a man reach out to God before he died?
Yes, I did.
I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughter, there's one man in your bed, I won't stand for left. For my son, I hit your head, on that fragile leg. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono try to stick me for that cheese on that bread, yeah. I was thuggin' with Lucky and that nigga left me for dead. Endure to the end, cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets, but the truth made me a man. Shit, I don't really speak cause she'll never understand. That's why I ain't even tell her about these voices in my head. I'm still trying to manage my anger like Uncle Craig.
See heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down to ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.